having a good attitude is very important in life. But when I lose a fight, to me it's like I feel depressed. I feel like the world is gone to me. But at the same time, I say, fuck it. You got options, or you can sit down and cry the rest of your life and stay there, or you can make that run right. And the only way to do that is to get back in the horse and figure it out.
Yeah, right.
I mean, the road for everybody is different.
Yep.
Like we don't have the same path, but at the end we can get the same or better if you keep plugging away, if you keep going forward.
When you're ready, we're live.
Take it away. Let's talk.
All right.
We're here.
We have fuck, dude. Marlon
Coming
Chito
in strong.
Vera in the house. What's up, dude?
How are you, bro?
I'm a little tired. I didn't sleep much, and I drove straight from Vegas last night, and I'm flying straight back to Vegas right after this.
When I do commentary, I drive right back.
You do?
As soon as the main event is over, I'm driving back.
Where do you stay when you fight out there?
Whatever the UFC put me.
We're like, where do they put you guys at? Red Rocks, Durango?
It's always changing depending if it's a pay-per-view or a fight night.
Right.
But
so if you're at Apex, you're probably at Red Rocks.
Yeah, or I just rent a house sometimes.
Rent
for
a
the
house is
team.
nice, and you get acclimated. You fought a bunch of Apex, right?
Yeah, a lot. I like the Apex.
You like fighting with like the zero, like well, not zero, but less crowd.
It gives me good memories from fighting in the streets when I was a kid. So, it's 1 versus 1, 2 guys in each corner, just like, I don't know, it's kind of like a pretty deep private fight. But I don't mind the crowd either. I like both, but the no crowd is kind of like, I feel fuck with other people's head.
Your first fight was out the back of a garage in Ecuador.
It was in the back of a mechanic.
It was the back of a mechanic.
It was like a bunch of like, in Ecuador how they put the clothes on the...
I've never been to Ecuador, so
it's beautiful. But my first fight wasn't in a beautiful place. Like it was literally covered like this. And they put the cage in the middle. And then...
Wait, you're not saying our studio's beautiful?
No, it's great.
We work very hard to make it look like shit, all right?
There's a mechanic. There's people fixing cars behind.
Okay, yeah.
Smells like oil.
Oh, we got these are our mechanics behind us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. Okay, yeah,
So,
I'm with you.
They pretty much put like the puzzle mats
Yeah.
and a regular home fence around. So people were cutting their feet on the fence and shit like that.
So it's like a real cage match.
Oh, it was a rooster fight pretty much.
A rooster fight.
It's a rooster fight. Did you win?
I won, yeah. I attended a lot of those when I was a kid too.
How old were you? Your first fight?
17.
17.
Yeah, I make my parents sign like the waiver, pretty much telling them I was competing jiu-jitsu. No one knew I was fighting.
Yeah.
I just packed my bags, took a flight to Quito, which is the capital, and took a friend with me and went by myself.
What was your childhood like? Brothers, sisters, mom, dad? What was going on?
I'm the youngest out of 3.
Yep.
My sister is the older. My brother is in the middle. Myself. Everybody normal people.
Except you.
Except me, yeah.
What happened there? Where'd that come from?
I don't know. We grew up in the farm, having fun, riding horses till...
How good's riding horses?
It's the best thing in the world.
That's my favorite thing to do in the world.
When the sun is going down and you're in the middle of fucking nowhere in the mountains.
Yeah.
The colors I haven't seen.
Yeah.
No one have seen that shit before.
No, man. Horses are for real men.
Yeah.
People don't get that.
No.
People like actually forget that like we like as society like horses got us through society.
Yeah.
Like horses are very important, and then now they just make money off them, drug them, and do whatever. But like working horses, ranch horses.
They're the best.
Oh my god,
And they love you. They're like a fucking dog. They will love you.
Oh, they love you.
I used to, when I was a little kid, I used to like go find the horse like on the open field.
Yeah.
Just with a banana in my hand and a little rope.
Yeah.
And I used to go like that, like, yo, I'm here, come in. And they would come in, you give him the banana, put the ropes in, jump on the horse without a seat or anything, just
Bareback.
Just pure rope. That's it. And that's the best feeling in the world.
That's so sick. Yeah, bareback's crazy. I did in Argentina. I did bareback polo.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So you're playing polo with no saddle.
Stop it.
Oh my God, you eat shit.
I was gonna say
Dude, you fall off every
Yeah,
fucking.
it's so slippery.
Yeah,
so
you,
slippery.
You fall off every. Yeah, you fall off a
You
lot.
have one hand on the stick and one hand on the rope.
You got a stick and a rope and no saddle, and you're just like
Me
fucking.
and, me and my cousin and my brother, we used to raise them like bareback.
Yeah.
Just a tiny rope that even if you pull, they don't even break.
They don't
because
care.
Yeah.
it's nothing. We used to fucking go guns blade, and you ever fall in the dirt with rocks.
Yeah, right.
I fall 1,000 times.
So, jiu-jitsu is how'd you get into jiu-jitsu, and is jiu-jitsu big in Ecuador?
Jiu-Jitsu is huge in Ecuador.
Huge.
Yeah, when there was no fighting at all, like when there was like zero real
Yeah.
fighting in Ecuador, this guy from Brazil came to Ecuador, and he came from a good school. So what he brought to Ecuador back then, it was like no one saw that before. You know, I'm pretty sure back then in Ecuador, some karate schools out there, like the regular self-defense, but not like real actually fighting, like
Yeah.
high-level jiu-jitsu. So that guy came in town and started coaching, and like years later, after I get too many times in trouble, like I went to jail for fighting
Been to jail?
a few times.
Jail or prison?
Yeah, just
A couple days.
the regular one. Yeah,
Yeah, you're
not
sitting there
the
for a
heavy
couple
one.
days. They take your shoelaces out.
Pretty much.
You're in there, some drunk wackadoodles.
Yeah, there you go.
Yo.
The simple one, not the bad one. Few nights, like in
Yeah,
and out.
yeah.
And then one day, one of my friends was like, "Yo, you're getting way too much trouble. Come to this jiu-jitsu academy and put your energy into something because you're gonna get killed." And he brought me there one day, and I never left.
Your energy changed straight away, right? You found a way to, I don't know, take your aggression out.
Like he brought me there on a Tuesday, and I never left until today.
That's so wild. All right, so here I'm looking at what you got here. You're young, you're 30. Third in fight bonuses, so you've had 6 fight night bonuses.
That's good.
I think Cowboy might be number 1,
Yeah. Oh, Jim Miller maybe.
or Jim Miller,
Yeah.
and then Cowboy. Pro fighter since 2012. You competed in bantamweight, which low key right now is kind of it's that, and then whatever weight John Jones fights in. It seems to
205.
be the weight that everybody. Well, and obviously what just happened with Strickland and Izzy.
I mean,
What's
that
your
was
opinion
crazy.
on that fight?
I mean, I don't think business-wise, no one wants to make the fight because it's risky, and you don't want to risk a superstar like Adesanya. I felt personally, because I'm friends with Izzy, I feel he rushed to fight again.
Was he hurt?
I don't think he was hurt, but I mean, 3 fight camps at that level, it's way too much in your body.
Yeah.
And he went like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it just because I'm cool. And he's that good. He could beat anybody, but I feel he got a little burn.
But everybody gets burnt at one point.
Everybody.
Well, how much time, ideally for you, how much time do you like to have between your fights?
I mean, I like that.
Ideally.
I'm an adrenaline junkie, so if they call me every 2 weeks, I will do it. But I feel like every 3 months is kind of good.
Yeah.
Because I train year round. Like, I don't have
Yeah,
a
you're
fight.
always in the gym.
And in order to do this, I wake up at 6 a.m., train. I set up my wrestling for 4 p.m. So I'm always, because I get bored.
Yeah,
I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna get in trouble if I'm not training all day.
Of course.
And I mean, every 3 months I can do it, but I'm also young. I can put my body through it, but I feel Easy should maybe wait till next year to fight. He didn't need the money. He just fight because he was Australian. So like, fuck it, I want to be here.
But
And
maybe
that-
these companies are telling him that if he wants more money, that they want him to fight.
Yeah, but it's
Because-
also like when strike while the iron's hot type thing. Like he's like big now, so maybe it's just like keeping that
Yeah.
energy alive. But it's sometimes to the
And
detriment.
I'm just speaking what I think. I haven't talked to him. Maybe something else happened because we don't know what happened in people's life.
Nah, also too, like what I wanted to ask you, like how difficult is it going to a different country zone, time zone, and fighting? Like I feel like that is tough.
I personally, my first 10 fights were in a different continent. I went from London.
You had a few losses in the beginning, right?
Yeah. It was hard for me to figure it out at the beginning because I don't have a background. Like, I don't have the kickboxing pedigree that Adesanya brought. I don't have the wrestling pedigree that, I don't know, somebody like Cejudo brings. I don't have the Demian Maia jiu-jitsu. I was just a street fighter guy that learned some jiu-jitsu and won a few fights in South America, and then the UFC signed me. I really didn't have any base on me.
So there was the Ultimate Fighter Latin America. Is that what it was?
Yeah, they recruited me to that, and when I moved to Jackson's MMA to try myself out there, I couldn't fucking win a round there.
At Greg Jackson's?
Yeah, I was pretty much like a Kimbo Slice making it to the UFC. I didn't know how to do much. I'm ballsy. I would throw down. I got decent jiu-jitsu, but it was just like, even I heard like the people from Jackson told UFC like, just send this guy back.
Did you
They
train
said
with
that?
Did you train with Greg over there, or were you with Winklejohn, or who? Is Winklejohn still there?
Well, this is like years ago.
Yeah.
This is before 2014.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody was there.
Yeah.
But I was like kind of lost because where I came from, that was the first time ever I was in a real gym. Like before I moved to Jackson's, I was training in Ecuador with like literally me and my neighbor throwing gloves in the backyard. Like it wasn't like a structure. Like I would find times to go to the Olympic Center and get ragged up by the wrestlers, or go to the boxing Olympic team and get my ass kicked every other Friday. But I didn't have like a process or like a high level before I get there. So I kind of like figured it out on the go. I got 22 fights in the UFC now.
Were you kicking the shit out of your neighbor?
A little bit. I was.
I feel bad for that poor guy.
I was training with normal people.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
I was like putting gloves on like these guys right here.
Yeah.
And,
What?
like,
What? Or was there any MMA scene in Ecuador?
just to give you an example, even right now there's no MMA scene.
Nothing. You're the guy.
Like there's another guy in the UFC doing well, but like there's no gyms in Ecuador.
Yeah.
I mean that guy trains in Mexico. It's not like there's no infrastructure right now still.
And
So,
you're here, right? You're Irvine.
yeah, I live down the street.
What gym are you out of here?
I train with Perillo.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. You're here.
I'm sad. Yeah.
I have a video here. I'm going to show you some of your highlights, and then there's some other things that I want to talk to you about. It's planned, so we can talk over. You can talk over some of these fights if you want. If you guys don't know, I'm actually wearing Chito's glasses. He said I looked a little tired, so he put them on. So
Those are good.
These are his, not mine. Is this Bellator?
Yeah.
You started in Bellator. This goes for a minute, so there's a few knockouts here.
This guy's about to scrap here. That's the first or the second fight? That's the first one probably.
How was the difference between Bellator and UFC?
I never fought in Bellator.
Oh, you didn't?
No. Don't read the paper. Just ask me questions to me. Whatever you want to know about me.
No, what the fuck is this then?
You know what I want to know? It's like you say that you didn't come from a like classically trained. You didn't you weren't trained like some of these other athletes. I almost feel that that's the point of UFC. Like that's what I love about it. It's like you don't have to be classically trained in one or the other, but like
Right.
you bring something different. So you're able to absorb different techniques from different disciplines, and it almost made you I think more of a well-rounded fighter because you didn't have one thing that you were like just like some are just really good at wrestling. That is that is what they do. Like Daniel Cormier, perfect example. Like he's a wrestler, so that is a big basis of how he fights. But sometimes it could be not as an advantage because then kind of the ground game. But you're just well faceted with all of it, right?
Just
anything. You're like fight.
I don't mind. I'm a fighter. I don't mind if I get taken down. I don't mind if I just fight.
Yeah.
And whatever the fight goes, I'm gonna fight my ass off every second of the fight. And sometimes most people will break at it because a good wrestler will take me down, but then won't be able to do that much in the ground.
Yeah.
Then by the time, yes, I lose a round. By the time we go up in the second round,
exactly.
that guy's face is already like, fuck, I gotta do this again. And I get pretty mean in there. Like I'm not trying to like.
All right,
be
so
nice
here it is.
to
I
anybody.
got the fight up, the O'Malley
There we
fight.
go.
Oh, I was so lucky that day, dude.
So Chone still says he hasn't lost a fight. Shone's a good friend of mine.
Yeah. He's a fucking cook.
He's no longer with us. So
Oh, he left?
What happened here?
What a piece of shit. How much he was asking for? $1 million a week?
Oh,
That fucking brat.
So what happened here?
I mean, nothing, dude. I just throw something and he got hurt. I mean, that's not my fault.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? I'm
No.
not fighting to score points. I'm fighting to fucking take your head off. And he can say whatever he wants, but I'm the one walking him down. And that's before he got hurt. He got hurt right there. I mean, that's not my fault. I throw a kick, I hit something. His fucking pussy feet is down there. Boom, head kick. You know how stupid you feel after dyeing your hair like that and losing a fight? Look at me, playing games too. Picking up my nose. Oh, his feet hurt, poor guy. I just feel like the environment he's on, he has a bunch of yes men around him, so he feels like he's the cock of the block. And in the real world, things are not like that.
No.
I mean, his head coach is a fucking idiot. He insults his opponents while he's cornering. Who does that?
Right.
If he does that in the street, he's gonna get his slap. Oh, but those elbows weren't because of the feet. Oh, he came back, poor guy.
So he calls it.
the cock of the block. That's so good.
It's also my favorite ref right there.
He's a great referee.
Yeah.
See, he's picking up his knee.
Why does he say? Why does he say that he didn't lose that fight?
I don't know, dude. You should ask him.
I mean,
I got paid double, so that's what matters to me.
yeah, that's a little weird though, right?
I mean, if you follow a little bit what I do, what I say, I don't really give a fuck.
So, is it gonna be you two fighting for the belt again?
I mean, I think
Is that what's gonna happen?
I'm pretty sure the UFC will be pretty dumb to don't make it now.
Like
And they're not-
who else? Henry doesn't get the shot, right?
I mean, he just fought for the belt and he lost. The only guy ahead of me is Corey Sanhagen because he beat me by decision a few months back.
Okay.
He's coming off a surgery. And let's be honest. I mean, the UFC is a business company. They don't give a fuck if you are 2 rankings ahead of me.
That's true.
Corey Sanhagen, not even his mom watches fights, so
Yeah.
they probably will give it to me.
I
And
think
that's
so.
not my fault, you know. If it will be opposite and no one know who I am and no one cares and I beat Corey, they will still give the fight to Corey. It's the way it works.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, Corey.
Right.
Go kick some rocks. Yeah, I think I'm fighting for the belt next.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then that wouldn't be this year. That would be next year.
Well, he was talking about December, but he don't have.
That's what
Really
when's New York's November, right?
November
No,
11th.
that's November 11th. I'll be there, but
When's December? Where is December?
16 in Las Vegas.
Vegas.
In Vegas, and then again Vegas at the beginning of the year.
No, it will be Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah.
There hasn't been too many fights in Toronto lately.
Well-
I feel like ever since GSP, like Toronto kind of like they stopped going there for a minute.
Well, John Jones went there a lot too.
We did.
In order to fill that arena, you need to bring like a real fight up there.
Like that. They're real fight fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are.
Canada is one of our biggest, but I think it's not as easy getting everyone there.
I like.
You know,
when,
it's such a
I like
process.
when you talk about UFC and
That's why I'm here.
and know what you're talking about. Makes me happy. Do you know,
That's
sometimes
that's
you know,
why you hired
sometimes I look at her I'm trying to
Well, because he asked personal fight things. He's like, "Oh, did someone get this bonus?" I'm like,
I'm trying to like get. I'm trying to
Yeah.
get.
Off camera,
I'm
you
trying to
should
get
ask that.
information out of her sometimes, and
Yeah.
she looked just gives me a blank stare, like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well,
you
will
were
get in-
there.
You're gonna get in trouble. if
You were
say-
there. No,
I know-
she's
"No,
in there
he
for
understands
life.
the UFC."
Yeah,
You
we
gotta
can be
be-
friends, but you can become really quick enemies. So might
Yeah,
as
like
well
if I say one wrong thing, then they're gonna be like, "I'll
It's
get
a
a
bi-
call real quick."
But you gotta get it. It's a business. I don't like,
Yeah.
for example, I don't get mad when I'm in the wrong side of the business because I get it.
Right.
But some fighters don't get it and they get mad. They get mad at the commentators. They get mad at this. It's a fucking business. In business, you don't put emotions on. Mm-hmm. You just fucking work.
Yeah,
That's true.
you're 30 years of age. Are you in your best shape?
I'm in fucking amazing shape right now.
Yeah. You ready for the belt?
I am. It's meant to be. It's a perfect scenario.
Right.
And I lost my first fight of the year against Corey, but then I just beat Pedro, so I'm in a perfect place.
Well, you learn from your mistakes, right?
I mean, you just learn. You just learn, and you don't cry over spilled milk. It is what it is. You can't bitch forever. You can put excuses. It's a setback. It is what it is.
You lick the milk up.
You suck it up.
You also you grew up skating in Ecuador.
Yeah, a little bit. All my friends fucking rip. I
Really?
was just smoking cigarettes in the corner and getting in fights. But I skate
You're
a
not
little
smoking
bit.
cigarettes anymore, though, right?
I know, but I mean, I can't lie. They're good. They're pretty good.
A good joint.
Oh, they're great. But it's been like maybe 15 years since I don't really smoke.
Yeah. That's good. It's gone. That's gone.
It'll be back one day when I retire.
I enjoy one every once in a while. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you smoke?
I don't. I used to be a big cigarette smoker. And
That's-
then
once I like figured it out, cardio was one of my biggest assets in fighting. I'm a health junkie. I cut everything that hurts me, even if I like it. But like after a fight, I roll a pretty good spliff.
Yeah.
Oh, the spliffs are still. Is that a cigarette? It's a spliff.
Yeah, it's half
Well,
weed,
it's
half
half
tobacco.
and
I get it. No, I understand what it is, but I wouldn't consider it.
Yeah,
But
it's
what do you do for cardio?
I run like a madman.
Well, how far do you run?
Like fucking 13 miles every Sunday.
Stop.
Oh yeah.
Really?
I got wheels.
Sunday's chill day. That's like the day you're supposed to eat whatever you want, watch football, and you're running 13
That's
miles.
why I do 13 miles at the end of the week.
You're a savage.
And I like what you said when you were like, if you don't cry over spilt milk. So you winning, losing, do you feel different at are you hard on yourself when you lose at all, or is there some kind of motivational thing that keeps you, to continue and have a good attitude about it?
I mean, having a good attitude is very important in life, but when I lose a fight, to me it's like I feel depressed. I feel like the world is gone to me, but at the same time I say fuck it. You got options, or you can sit down and cry the rest of your life and stay there, or you can make that run right, and the only way to do that is to get back in the horse and figure it out.
Yeah, right.
I mean, the road for everybody is different.
Yep.
Like we don't have the same path, but at the end we can get the same or better if you keep plugging away, if you keep going forward.
I think that's so true. Like, I think that there are naturally gifted people that I'll say John Jones.
I was thinking that.
John Jones is a naturally gifted guy, and I think he could do what he does.
Yeah,
But I think if he put more into it, he'd be even better. Does that make sense?
100%.
There are guys that ride motorbikes, supercross, that like are just naturally talented, have the factory ride, have the ride, they do it because they get paid, but they're already showing up half the week.
Right.
A classic example is Ricky Carmichael and Jeremy McGrath. These guys are like not supposed to be like world champions, not supposed to be GOATs, not supposed to win championships, but those dudes got up and trained and rode every single day and made themselves champions.
Right.
So I think there's a difference between like naturally talented
And hard work.
and hard work. And I think hard work wins.
Well, and they say you make
does.
your own luck, right? Like that's the perfect example. It's like you show up every day. Maybe you don't have the natural gift, but like if you show up for yourself, it will show up back.
100%. I mean, I'm in the hard work side. When I was a kid, I was slow, I was weak, I was tiny, but I used when I like something, I used to put all my energy into it. Like I got friends that they will like drink every day and go and win a surf contest or a skate contest, and like with zero effort. They just like crazy athletes. And until today, they can be a little fat and out of shape and on drugs, and they're still ripping.
Still ripping.
I mean, there's guys at the tour that I know that they won off a full night on cocaine a world championship. I'm not gonna drop names, of course, but some people can pull it off.
It's crazy. Yeah, we've sponsored a skateboarder that used to do the same thing.
But you know what's interesting? It's almost like
Kim's laughing back there.
weirdly, but like I think that when they have that natural ability and that natural talent, so their head doesn't get in the way. So maybe they're champions because it doesn't mean that much to them. Because I feel like especially in the fighting,
Nah, it means to them.
No, it does. But listen to this. As a fighter, what I've witnessed, it's like a lot of it is obviously your training capabilities, your technique, all of that, but a big chunk is what's in here, what's in your brain. So it's like when it comes so natural, then there's no like stress that they are never going to be bad because it's natural to them and they automatically have an advantage. And so, you know what I mean? They can party and rage because they're not in their head like, oh shit, I'm going to suck.
It's all mental.
It's mental.
It's all mental. Like, I mean, when I fought Brad Pickett, I took the fight 100% because I need money. I was living in a little shed hole. I was making zero money. I had like probably 10 grand leading up to the fight, and that's like 2 months of rent probably in California.
Yeah.
And they called me like, yo, you want to go? And I was coming off surgery. My arm was still bent. I wasn't fully ranged. And my manager called me, I'm like, yo, there's an opportunity for you. it's up to you, but you need it. I'm saying, when? Next week, fly to London, and say, fuck it, let's go. And everybody in the UFC was kind of like touching my back, kind of like giving me a pat, like, hey, don't worry what happened. Thanks for saving the night, blah, blah, blah. We won't cut you once you lost. And I was like, oh, you guys think I just came to cash a check? I came to try. And I did end winning the fight, but my arm was bent. Like, the doctor didn't clear me. I have to go to the office and pretty much be like, you clear me or I fucking stab you right now.
Yeah.
Because I need the money. I mean, I was
Broke.
I was fully broke, and I get a bonus, and I get the chance to like survive a few more months in the US. But it is mental. Like, I didn't went in there thinking, oh, what if? I went in there thinking it's live or die here.
Yeah.
And the mindset is way more important than any part of the body.
And then for you, like, how do you keep your mindset? Like, sauna, ice, bath, philosophy. Like, what are you doing here?
I mean, I have an ice bath at home. I have a sauna at home, and I boil myself, and then I jump in the ice. And most people can't even last for a few seconds in there.
Yeah.
And I just do that for like 5 minutes at night time just because.
What do you think that does to the brain or the body? What does it do to the body?
I mean, the shock of proteins, it means when you're overheating, your body goes into emergency and release cells to every part of the body that is damaged. Could be your brain, could be your parts of your body, and you just healed up from that and boost your testosterone. And
this is the sauna you're talking about.
that's the sauna and the ice, because when you shock your body goes like into like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Yeah.
So start releasing cells just to protect you from that. And I do it pretty daily basics
How long do you go in the ice bath for?
for like 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
Woo! I still haven't done it. Have you?
Yeah, I do it at Vodafone all the time.
You have
Really?
never done
It's
it?
not like freezing.
Boda's
but-
not freezing. No, that doesn't count.
It
My shit is
counts.
30. Is 30. Is 30. It's-
Yeah, I think
I
I do it.
cold.
I
It's
think
a
I do it
bed
at
of
like
ice.
38
do
or
it.
39.
Yeah.
It's still cold.
I
Like,
can't-
that's
I can't
almost
believe you go to
frozen.
Voda. I
Yeah,
love
it is
Voda.
frozen.
Yeah, it is frozen.
Yeah, I love Voda too.
It's private members now, right?
You go there to like look at famous people.
They don't let me in anymore. I got to be a member.
You're like, where's JB?
J Balvin?
No, Justin Bieber.
Oh.
My brother,
Same.
my brother got to smell when like, Justin came in once and was speaking to me at the entrance, and my brother was standing behind me, and my brother got to smell Justin Bieber's hair, and he never stopped talking about that moment that he got to smell Bieber's
What did
hair.
it smell like?
He said it smelled like roses.
Like
Really?
vanilla, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
Like
about right.
vanilla.
Yeah, like the bottle of the
checks
bottle,
out.
It's probably pink, the bottle that he uses.
And then
Oh, for
that
sure.
same day in the sauna, we like sung some lullaby with Justin in the sauna. It was just fucking one of those weird LA moments where you leave and you're just like, what the fuck just happened?
I know.
If you guys want to do like real cold,
I do. I want to do it.
Come to my house
Okay.
any day.
I want to do it.
Every time, everybody that comes to my house and tell me like they never did it, I go inside, grab a towel, and say, jump in right now. It's like, no. I'm like, shut up and jump.
It's almost, but that's almost like ice. Like it's almost,
It is ice.
it's frozen.
It is
It is
ice.
frozen.
Yeah.
I show you pictures right now on my IG. Like, it's a bed of ice next to me.
Cold.
And sometimes I just do it at night just to fuck with my head.
Yeah.
And I don't turn the lights on. It's like pretty much
Does
meditation.
it wake you up? Or does it put you
I
out?
sleep like a baby.
Sleep, yeah, I bet, right?
Yeah.
I got to do it before it gets cold outside.
I mean,
It was cold last night in Vegas.
Was it?
Yeah, it's about to start getting cold here.
So, over the years, you've had some of the most legendary winning streaks with several of the UFC bonuses. What's some of the performances or some of the highlights of some of those bonuses you had?
I mean, I feel the Frankie Edgar fight pretty much changed my life. Just because that was one of those fights that overnight I felt the difference on like how the world treats me. And like before that fight, yeah, it was cool, everything. I was making some money. But after that fight was like everything just drastically changing my life. And I like that. That
I
was
like Frankie Edgar.
He's a great guy. That's the only guy that I fought that I was a really fan of it. And the reason is because he was a 55.
Was it year 22?
No, this is 2021 probably in New York.
Do you find it more difficult, or does it matter to be rivals with your opponent or friends or have respect? Like, is it matter? Is it the fight? Is it the person?
It doesn't matter to me.
Doesn't
I
matter.
don't hate anybody. I don't love anybody in my weight class. If you're in front of me,
Yeah.
I hope I kill
Respect. Let's go.
you. There's no respect.
Okay.
MMA, I mean, that's the thing with people goes like, oh, this is a sport. And it's not a sport. Anybody that fights and walk the walk, they know how gnarly it is, how disgusting the feeling it is, and somehow you figured out how to enjoy it and go
Did you
and,
say
and
it?
kick ass. Say it again. That's it. See? Fuck
Ooh.
you. I mean, he was looking at me
Yeah.
in the wrong way.
I get it.
I
I understand that. You just-
I'm so disrespectful.
Is the fight
Hey,
over?
but that's illegal. The guy, see how the referee
You can't
slapped my
hit the
hand?
hand.
He can hit me like that. I should sue
Is
the
that ref
motherfucker.
still around? I haven't seen him lately.
He's probably fired. See, I'm mad.
I'm a Herb Dean guy.
we love her.
I like Herb Dean. His name is beautiful. Herb. I love herbs.
Yeah.
Right here. Boom. Oh.
Oh.
You just chinned him
A little bit.
with the top of your foot, or your toe, like
with the bottom, with this part.
So this part, or your foot, this part.
That part. Yeah. That's my guy right there. Oh, look at
Damn.
that chest, dude.
You look good there.
I know.
You look different every time. You're like Madonna. That's
I
like a
know.
good thing, though.
Trust
to look
me.
different every
I
time
know.
is like a good, like it's a long lasting thing.
I'm a model. I know.
Yeah, no, you are a very good looking
know.
guy.
Thank
You're
you
a
so
very
much.
good looking guy.
He was complaining about the kick, but he was out.
Yeah, he doesn't work there anymore. No way. Whoa, he looks skinny there too. DC,
Yeah,
that's
but
before
he's-
DC started
he's
eating
not.
cheeseburgers.
No, that's like he's probably was. You know how on the camera you go like far.
Yeah,
He was like that there. He's still fat.
I'm fat, but he's fat.
He's huge. Dude.
He loves to eat.
One day, I grabbed
Every
his
time
leg.
I'm with him, he just fucking eats.
One day, for fun, I grabbed his leg like a single leg, and he decided to sprawl. He almost break my neck.
Hans talks so much shit. Him and Hans together are hilarious.
They started fighting each other everywhere.
Yeah. I actually want to be there when they really fight. I think Tiki should set it up. We should do it at Tiki's gym.
Just like a real fight. See what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
I mean, worst of the worst, a little injury in the head.
Well, it's a little injury. I mean, Hans has a million injuries.
One more won't kill him.
One more won't kill him.
Hans, you take it or no? Where are you?
Hans,
Are you taking the fight?
he's already gone.
Come on.
You don't
dude.
get Hans for that long around here, dude. Oh, he's right here. Hey, come in. Hey, come in here. We're DC and you at Tiki's gym. Is that can that happen?
Real fight. 2 minute
Never?
rounds. 2 minute rounds.
Get the camera on Hans.
I can
No,
do it.
no, not happening.
I feel can be great for you.
I guess
What
not.
were you telling him there?
I was saying thank you. I appreciate you. Sorry about it. I really respect you. And I was a fan of the guy for real. Like I when he lost to Benson Henderson, I cried. I was mad.
Right.
But he was a 55er when I was a kid. That's why I was a fan of him. When I was a kid, I wasn't a fan of guys on my weight class. Like
You had to fight anyone.
like exactly when I was a kid and I saw Demetrius Johnson losing to Brad Pickett, I wasn't a fan of either guy because one day I could fight them, and I actually fought one of them. But Frankie was a 55er.
All right, this is Hans's best friend right here.
Which one? Oh, why are you doing that to Hans right now?
I'm not doing anything to Hans. I'm just this video is you knock him out.
Hans,
It's Dom Cruz right here.
that was for you. I didn't start it. Right here, long hair did it. Oh, dude, his nose was crooked.
What did you do to him there?
I used to throw a big kick. I was mad. Oh, God, my head tattoos. I miss my head tattoos. Oh, there you go. I like this shirt. Come on. Shake that thing.
See, you look different. Different look.
Fully
He
different.
looks different every time.
Yeah.
Look at Bisping.
And check and the next fight after the even I was bald, but with another
Oh,
head tattoo.
they talking to Hunter.
Yeah.
That's before Hunter started wearing suits.
Yeah.
Now
When-
now he's in charge.
When he was humble.
Yeah. Well,
Dang.
now he's doing the contracts.
He's a man, I know.
So let's not talk too much shit on Hunter. I was trying to get the fight.
You know what? He's a crazy runner. Like me. I run with him 10 miles and he was like nothing. Actually, a little faster than me.
He's tall though.
He's a tall,
So he has
lanky
the
guy. Yeah.
height. His legs just go further.
And my chicken legs are not very strong.
Well, they look strong. I don't know. Those kicks are saying different.
Yeah, they help. I'm bony.
Are you?
Yeah. I got bones everywhere. Yeah, every time I see Dominic, he pretty much asks me when we fight.
I like how
again.
Forrest Griffin's just become like a staple at the UFC. Like at Power Slap, he's like one of the refs. Like he's on stage.
He does-
Here it is. I'll pause it. I'll get it up.
He does a little bit of everything.
He's like a staple there. I think he might sleep there.
I think I have a bet in the
All right,
PI.
here it is. Here's where you knock out Dom.
Oh.
Well, he was swinging there too.
Oh, he's a mean guy. Oh, Toma.
Going with the right, going on the ground.
Oh.
You didn't want to stay on the ground with him?
I like to punch people in the face.
Yeah.
I mean,
like that.
I'm a black belt. I can grapple, but I'd rather punch.
It's exciting.
But I grapple a lot. I grapple just as much as I strike.
Are they not going to show us knock him out?
Maybe find highlights.
I don't know.
Just type my name. Something will come up.
That's what I've been doing.
Where you at? Can we pull up YouTube chat in here?
Hang on. Brittney will ask you a question and I'll pull it up.
All right, I'll ask you a question. Let's see. All right, what's your favorite? What do you think your favorite fight UFC?
Favorite fight.
Or favorite moment?
Let me think. I mean, the Frank Edgar really was a breakthrough in my career. That's like a highlight. That really changed my name in a way for good.
Mm-hmm.
The Brad Pickett too was huge too. That was I was able to breathe for a few months. I feel those two fights were pretty big in my career.
Yeah. And then after, like, does the adrenaline drop pretty instantly? And then you're just like, now what? Or you're like, let's go. Let's,
Yeah, like
call Hunter, get another one.
I don't really get too high or too low because I feel like a fight just over the weekend. I mean, like Monday morning come, you go get some groceries, everybody knows. But like 3 weeks pass by, the whole world forgets. There's so many fights going on.
Sure.
So I don't really get attached to.
You don't sit on that high horse too long?
No, I just say fuck it. The day of the fight, I get shit-faced with my family, and on Monday, I'm a normal person again.
Are you a tequila guy?
I'm a shot guy, so it's either whiskey or there's something called nectar.
Okay.
It's like a Colombian alcohol.
Whoa, nectar
aguardiente.
sounds fun. I'd do nectar with you.
Bro, it's delicious. I go shit-faced on that all the time. Well, not all
What's
the
like
time.
the basis of nectar? We don't
It's-
know.
It's anise. I don't know how to say it.
Okay.
Just type nectar. It's
All
Colombians do that. I learned that because my family hang out with Colombians in Ecuador, and you froze the bottle, and you pour shots, and you don't even feel it, but you fucking go to hell.
Oh, no.
But like after fights, it's like a ritual
Yeah.
because I can't go to sleep anyways. The adrenaline is kicking in.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to watch The Roof for 6 hours,
Right.
so we started
Just black out.
blacked out. Forget about it. I'm a natural wine
You're a wine guy?
drinker. I drink wine every
You're a
day.
wine guy. I'm a wine guy.
Every
All
day
right,
of my
I think
life.
we're gonna get it here. It's been kind of hard to find. I kind of wish I had it. They're talking about it, and I think we may get it back.
Yeah, I'm a wine guy.
Where's
I love
he?
wine.
Pinot or Cab or Merlot?
I drink natural wine,
Oh,
which is different. It's another
what's
world.
that?
It's like no sulfates, nothing. It's
No
just
sulfate.
grapes.
But you don't get like hungover and stuff, right? That's what I've noticed when I got onto like that organic, no sulfate wine.
You get really shit faced quick.
Yeah.
But the hangover is way cleaner.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I drink
yeah.
that all the time. It doesn't affect you. Like, I mean, I drink a cup at night. I'm not drinking
Right.
the whole bottle.
You ever drink orange wine like what
yeah.
the Italians drink? That shit's so good. A lot of chefs get me onto that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't never had orange wine.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
And when and the sparkling one,
Yeah.
oh yeah. My boy Action Bronson get me into natural wine and can't thank him enough for that.
How's he doing?
He's great, man. That guy's killing it.
Dude, I can't find this to save my life.
I mean, it's fine. You just
Yeah.
kick him in the head.
Got it.
You just kick it in the head, but it's here. It's showing it. It's just not showing it.
Or just type on or just put a highlight, and you will get it. You will get a little longer one, but it will come somewhere.
I have a very low education, in case you didn't notice.
And I know that. Me too. I can relate to you.
I got it.
I didn't pass a computer class in high school.
I nearly didn't get a passport to America because I didn't know how to spell a word. Like, you do the test where you learn, and then I like had to spell, and I couldn't spell.
What was the word?
I can't remember. It was something so simple.
The fact that you can't remember the
Columbus. I couldn't spell Columbus.
I can either.
Is this it?
That could be it.
Yeah, I couldn't spell Columbus. And then she like let me redo it again. She goes, "Are you sure?" And I was like, okay, I'll try again." And then I spelled it right the second time. He's got you there.
Dude, that Amber was close. I love this type of fight.
So entertaining.
I mean, you've had some of the most entertaining UFC fights of all time. You know what's gonna suck? Like, I was with Donald a couple weeks ago. I hate to say this, but let's just watch this first. When did you know you had him?
I mean, I dropped in pretty much every round. So I knew I was kind of winning. I think going into the fourth, we were 2-2. And I finished him on the fourth. But his energy was already dipping down. And his takedowns weren't able to get me. So, like, I don't mind staying there a little longer. Because I was touching him all the time. Boom. Over.
There we go.
Oh.
And then you just rearrange his nose.
And-
Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Support, like, and
Bye-bye.
subscribe. Peace.
Bye-bye. What I wanted to talk about is what happens in 10 years from now is I'm like you. Like, I like watching people stand and fight. And I feel like the new age of fighting and what comes from like Russia or Ukraine or the Middle East or not Middle East, I don't want to get myself in trouble here.
In the mountains.
Yeah, okay, right. They're great at what they do. It's just boring to watch.
It's so shitty. I know. But I feel, I mean, I could be wrong, but if they have that much strength to manhandle a man, I don't believe they're clean.
They not?
They're, fuck no. I mean, if you're training on the mountains, how you get tested by USADA? There's no way.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have USADA now.
Exactly.
What do you mean? They're out?
What? Yeah, USADA's out.
So wait, you guys can just
Last
juice?
week.
You guys can juice?
I don't know.
I mean,
I
you
just
guys
know
can
that.
juice?
I just know that.
I don't know. I'll tell you one thing. If right now the UFC send me an email, be like, on disclosure, sign this, you can say nothing, do whatever the fuck you want, fucking eat steroids, I won. I swear on my kids, I won.
Wow.
I feel if you do steroids and you get caught, you just fucking getting fucking death road.
Right.
Fuck you, because fighting is already too fucked up. We're losing brain cells and you're getting some extra power to kill more of my brain.
It's sad, man. Chuck Liddell's a friend of mine, and every time I see him, it just makes me sad.
Why?
Just because he's not all there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but also back then...
I know it's a little different, but it's
but the lives that they live.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, if you follow me for a week, I'm doing hyperbaric
Oh, no,
chamber.
you're all together. You're together.
The way I eat.
I know
Yeah.
you're together.
They have different things now that can really help
You know,
elevate your brain and
Rampage
repair.
is together. TJ's together.
Yeah.
You know, fucking Connor, I think is still together. Is Connor still together? Connor's still together. He's just rich and stupid.
Exactly. I mean, and people can hate him for that. I mean, if you have...
I don't hate him for
100
that.
million in the account and you want to get drunk on Monday, fucking good for you.
Exactly.
I feel the thing what fucks with his head is like, now he's super famous and rich, which
And
that
he
was
can't-
his
and he-
dream,
yep.
and no one respects him.
No, he can't.
He's
He
like
can't
a-
win a fight.
It's like a clown now.
He can't win a fight.
Exactly. So it's like be careful what you wish for, because you will get that.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to be super rich or you just want to be set for life. If you ask me, my goal in life was never being a multimillionaire.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong.
Hey, put that there.
Don't get me
You're
wrong.
from Ecuador, dude. You came from nothing.
I fucking won enough money.
You already won.
Yeah, I won.
You're here.
I want to do whatever the fuck I want. I don't want to have a boss, and I want to fucking do whatever the fuck I want.
I like that.
And in order to be a multi-millionaire, you can't do that because you will have 1,000 people sucking on you like a fucking.
And most of those people we know very well are very unhappy.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fuck.
All they do is work, and then it's not good enough, and then they don't spend time with their family, and then they don't have good social skills, and then they yell at people.
They're missing the point. They've missed the point.
I got the point here. My brother passed away 5 years ago, and I made a decision that I was going to live my life every single day like it's the last day of my life. Sometimes I get in trouble. Sometimes I do some things I shouldn't. Sometimes I get pulled aside.
Why not?
But I'm still loving and I'm living and loving my fucking life.
Yeah.
I'm happy, dude.
I'm happy.
I don't give a fuck.
happy.
I'm not chasing anything. I'm not pushing.
I chase
for
girls.
anything.
I chase girls. That's about
I
it.
mean, that's good. I chase my wife in the house.
See, dude, I hate to do this, but we keep these short. They're under an hour. So what happens is Brittney does like this little. We've got like a little. It's like a 5-question
lightning round. Answer
and
quick.
Shoot it.
She's gonna throw you. She's trying to
Shoot it.
get you under the bus here.
All
Throw
right.
me in the back of the bus.
What do you miss the most about Ecuador?
The food.
What's a good dish there?
Fuck every single. Oh, I can.
Just give me one.
Encebollado. Oh my fucking god, my testosterone is rising just by talking about it.
But isn't it crazy here? The food, like the bread, you could buy bread and sit your bread out, and it's good for 2 months,
Right.
3 months. It's full of sugar.
disgusting. It's
Right.
full
not
of
good.
cancer. The food in the US.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
not good.
Okay, favorite place you've ever traveled?
Oh, Australia.
Yeah, let's go.
And the coffee, good coffee out there.
Good coffee. We
I was just in Australia.
We're the
I went
coffee
to-
makers.
Ariane and I did Sydney.
Oh, the fights?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And Bali.
And then Bali. And then Turks and Caicos.
Yeah. And you
What?
met a girlfriend.
Hey. I already knew that girl. You're sponsored by the clothing company Ruka. Do you know where the name comes from?
Ruka's gone.
No more Ruka.
No more Ruka.
Pat and Rory doesn't own it
Alright.
anymore anyway, so
He
fucking.
sold it, yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
But Pat's cool.
Pat's cool, fuck Ruka.
Yeah, boom.
All right. Favorite cheat meal
He's
or
trying to buy it
snack?
back.
Huh?
He's trying to buy it back. Quicksilver, Billabong, Roxy, everything's
I
for
think it's
sale
over.
right now.
I think it's over.
It's
I mean,
over?
He's on his own. He's probably about to do something else. So everybody that was with him there got kicked out. So
Yeah, it sucks.
yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Next one. Favorite cheat meal or snack?
Cheat meals.
Dry mangoes.
That's not a cheat.
That's not cheat. That's
That's
just
shit
delicious.
for me, kind of.
It's a
Because
favorite snack.
I like favorite snack, yeah. Because I will eat like 2 bags at once.
Oh, you are so naughty.
Go to the
Yeah, right? Ooh.
go to Whole Foods and get the orange bag. You would.
Oh, I got that
Orange
bag.
bag?
I got that bag.
Cheat meal. There's a place by my house called Folks. They make great pizza.
Okay.
Pizza's a good one. All
It's
right.
great.
You like pizza.
I
Pizza's
love
good.
pizza. Yeah,
Dude, how can you not love bread and cheese? Bread and cheese
Bread
is
and
two
cheese.
of the best
Everything.
inventions.
That's facts.
it's everything.
Best UFC fighter of all time.
Fighter or
Yeah,
fight?
fighter. Sorry.
Oh, GSP by fucking far.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
We
like
missed GSP.
it's
He still looks great. When he comes to the fights, I'm like, God, you look great.
it's gotta be him
stays
and
fit.
then
John Jones.
John Jones,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, those are my top 2.
Yeah.
My top 1, but I get into the UFC because of GSP. Jones is a little younger.
Yeah. I think GSP helped grow UFC.
Oh
Totally.
yeah.
Like I think he really took it, like helped it grow and take it to a whole nother
without
level.
bullshit, without mask,
Nah. Yeah,
without
yeah.
saying fuck, just
Yeah.
kicking ass,
Just
bald head.
Wearing his tight
Hello,
shorts.
how about you, fucking Frenchie?
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
I am
I like
GSP,
watching
George
him.
Pierre.
I like
Like, you
watching
just say
him
his
roll
name
around
twice.
people.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Dude, Chito,
Thank you.
legend. Next time we speak to you, you may have the belt around you, so let's fucking go on that,
You
all right?
know. You
Yeah.
already
You
know.
deserve that. Apparently, it's proven you've already beaten the champ once. We appreciate you here at Monster Energy. Hans loves you. We appreciate your time. And we'll see you soon, man. I won't be in New York, unfortunately. But
be there.
I'll be in Vegas.
there.
I'll be in Vegas.
Cool.
On December,
Yeah.
I won't be there.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I see you around.
Until I see you again. Here's your sunglasses, so just so I don't look like shit. It's a wrap.